Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Stafford Tiger coming back at you again from the office. So, this is K6, You're Already Him. And what I mean by You're Already Him, brother, is that whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to be, you're already Him because it's in your mind. And it starts within the mind, and then from the mind, it grows and it becomes something that's external, and you build it up slowly. So my thing is, I remember growing up, I used to always get made fun of by my friends and by just other people around because when I would go shopping, I would go to like stores that had like name brands and things of that nature, but I would always get like the plain t-shirts, the plain jeans. I didn't want nothing with some big old logo across it because I felt like it kind of limit my self-expression to how I express myself, not only as a man, but how I dress. And I felt like I could do more with my flavor if I had just like plain looking like t-shirts and stuff. I could mix and match and, just change up all different types of things. And then it clicked in my head a few weeks ago. I was watching something on TV and I was watching this man that was he was self-made. And then I said to myself, I said, that's it. Don't wear other brands, become one. You can wear other brands, don't get me wrong. Like my car is a brand, my shoes are by a brand, my clothes are by a brand. But just like you're supporting the next man, it's okay to give back. I'ma always give back. And you should too. But create your own as well. Who are you and what do you want to say, bro? You're a king, you're a brother, you're a god, whatever you want to call yourself. You got to start in the mirror and look at yourself and say that I am here for a reason and I'm worthy. Now, my thing is this, fellas. We're all here to serve a purpose, but don't forget, every man should work. All of us have work to do while we're here. And who knows, we may have work in the afterlife. As soon as we fall and we float through the spiritual realm, be like, finally, I can rest. And then God is like tapping you on your shoulder, like, nope, now your next assignment begins. That's another story for another time. But anyway, we're all put here to work, but it's up to you to figure out what it is that you want to do. Find your work. If you're not happy where you are, you're not happy with the company you work for, stick it out right now while you find what you're looking for and while you find what you want. Maybe you need to go back to school. Maybe you want to learn a trade. Maybe you need to become healthier, more physically fit so that you can do whatever else it is you want to do. This all came to me and I thought about all of us as men when I was doing my vision board that I was talking about on the previous episode. I think it was case 5, I believe. When I was talking about, the things I want to do for the year or a 2-year plan or 5-year plan, brothers, get yourself a 2-year plan. Get yourself a 2-year plan and then get yourself a 5-year plan and then a 10-year plan. But you need something because when you get that and you look at it and you say, you know what? You wrote out everything. You look at it. I want you to say to yourself, I'm already him. You're already him. You're already him because you're thinking that about yourself. And a little word of advice. It's okay, like I said before, to tell other people, your goals, people that are closest to you, but only tell people who you know absolutely have your best interests. Okay. Don't just go out there just posting everything like you at the Rory. Ha ha, look at me. Look what I'm doing. Look at me over here. No, sir, don't do that. Don't give away the element of surprise. I'm really big on keeping things under wraps until it's time to reveal. Okay. So write down your goals, look at it, say it like a scripture, memorize it, do whatever it is you need to do, and then go for it. But you have got to be dedicated to your dream, and you got to tell yourself not only you already him, but you owe this to yourself. Especially if you've been through hell, if you had a hard life, and you know you have dreams, you need to realize that you are special. You need to realize you're special, especially if you just don't. You just feel misunderstood. We all feel misunderstood at times, so I want you to know you're not alone. But in order to see it in real time, you have to believe it inside first. And no one can see what's going on inside of you but you. Okay. So you need to turn whatever is a mess, turn it into something great. Whatever is ugly, you can turn it into something that's beautiful. Okay. I want you to remember that, bro. Remember that always and never ever forget what you think of yourself and what your dreams and what your aspiration is your gift and it's your prize. And don't ever, ever let anybody else take that away from you. But at the same time, Write down your game plan and get to work. And there will be no excuses, okay? And don't sit down till it's done, okay? The moment you sit down, you put yourself behind for however long you sit down. So you got to keep moving. It's like hiking up a mountain, you know? You can either stop and let a, coyote or a mountain lion, stand in the way of your destiny, or you can keep moving and don't give them a chance to even find you. I've never been hiking, by the way. I just thought I'd throw that one out there. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with having a little fun, but earn your leisure and earn your play. It's okay to go on a vacation. It's okay to take a trip. It's okay to just sit down and take a breather, but keep going. Because if you take a breather for too long, that mountain lion gonna be right there behind you. All right. So yeah. So another thing I wanted to tell you real quickly, in this case is one thing I see with a lot of fellas, a lot of dudes, is some people focus so much on money. If you stop focusing on the money, you slowly invest in yourself, the money will come and you'll get what it is you're working for. But the only way for you to come out on top is to focus on the work, focus on the grind, focus on what's next. Stop focusing on how much you may make here, how much you're going to make here. Just be patient because it's going to come. Okay, the money will come, but at the same time, as you get more money, you need to save. You need to save, and you need to be, diligent with how you spend. Be mindful of how you spend and what you spend. Realize what's a necessity and what's not a necessity. What's not a necessity can wait. In the moment that you kick that glass ceiling. Excuse me. When you kick that gap, I can't talk right. When you kick that glass ceiling, you can buy whatever it is you want. Buy all the toys you want. My dumb father once said, and this is one of the few things he said that actually made sense. He said, the moment you make it, when you finally make it big, you can buy all the toys you want. But right now, you need to focus on the now and focus on how to get from this point to the next point. That's one of the few things he said in his lifetime that's made sense, you know? And I never forgot about that. It was like he was two people. He was hard working and he made sense at times, but then there was this other side of him that was just so. But we say nothing but positive and nice things because that's what I stand for. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get back on topic here. But work first, second, and third. And then between, you take little short breaks, okay? And then get back to work, okay? So that you can continue building yourself up. Whatever it is you want to do. I want to become a scientist. I want to become an engineer. I want to become a lawyer. I want to become a nurse. I want to become a musician. Whatever it is you want to do, you say I'm already a dot dot dot. Whatever it is you want to do. Okay. I just wanted to give you those words of wisdom because even though I don't know who I'm talking to, I just want you to know that if I made it, others who I looked up to made it, so can you. You can definitely do it, but you have to be patient. You got to be vigilant. You got to be work diligently, and you cannot listen to low vibrational people around you. Okay. And anytime you feel yourself falling off, pull up case 6 from the office of Stafford Tiger Up or any other case that may make you feel hopeful for tomorrow, because that's what I'm here for. That's the kind of songs I write about. That's the kind of messages this podcast is about. And just don't forget that. Okay? Whoever you are, wherever you are, I'll be waiting on you, okay? So it all starts in the mind. Just remember that, okay? So you keep that in mind. What you think of yourself is way more important than what anyone thinks of you. Okay, so don't forget about that. So that's all I had to say for this case. And don't forget to go out into the world and do not be a moment, okay? Be a lifetime because a lifetime lasts so much longer, okay? I'll be waiting on you.